it seems like all these sellout podcasters and bloggers are snitching on each other, and the ship is leaking oil, right? Everybody's trying to, basically run interference and take each other's position. They act like they're friends, but none of them are friends. Well, now DJ Akademiks is going crazy. And he's calling everybody out. He's calling everybody hypocrites. He's calling everybody compromised, because after Jay-Z and Pusha T name was allegedly supposed to come up in the Epstein files, which it didn't, it came up in the FBI hotline tip, right? So it was two separate things. But he was wondering why they wasn't, why these hip-hop bloggers wasn't covering it. These podcasts wasn't covering it. So he started naming names, calling out people. But one of the people that they was getting at the most was the Breakfast Club, because the Breakfast Club, they call out everybody, but they didn't really get at Jay-Z. And DJ Akademiks felt some type of way about that. He felt like, they're soft-shoeing things. They're not really, they're not holding these people accountable the way that they hold him accountable. That's the basically way he's trying to allude to or get at.
I mean, the DOJ Deputy AG Todd Blanche said the files do not currently provide enough credible prosecutable evidence to bring new charges against other figures. I would say, well, if you take out all the credible prosecutable evidence before you release the files, of course they don't have enough credible prosecutable evidence, okay? But I want to get to the Pusha T, Jay-Z, Eminem of it all, because that's what went crazy on my algorithm. And I have questions. I have one question. There's one question for the room. What do hate more? Reading or accountability? What y'all think? Anyway, I mean, the DOJ Deputy AG Todd Blanche said the files do not currently provide enough credible prosecutable evidence to bring new charges against other figures. I would say, well, if you take out all the credible prosecutable evidence before you release the files, of course they don't have enough credible prosecutable evidence, okay? But I want to get to the Pusha T, Jay-Z, Eminem of it all, because that's what went crazy on my algorithm. And I have questions. I have one question. There's one question for the room. What do niggas hate more? Reading or accountability? What y'all think?
Accountability.
Reading.
I think reading too. Okay? I think reading as well. Okay? I don't understand why y'all are so quick to want to tear our own down without doing just a little bit of research.
Now, this idiot Charlamagne has the audacity to say that we love tearing our own down, when he's made a career of, for himself, tearing down black people. Giving black people the donkey of the day, going out of his way to make black people look bad, right, before the world. Now, we know that we control the algorithm a lot, and we have a lot of influence. So he's used his influence over the years to really get at people. Now, the thing is this, right? There's a good old boy network and a boule network amongst these elite black folks. So he's not going to really go after Jay-Z and Rock Nation and all of them, because they all run in the same circles together. They all protect each other, and they all pay each other to present each other in a positive light. That's what they do. So he's going to do everything in his power to defend Jay-Z, right? Because that's their network. Now, if it was me or you or up and coming celebrity up and coming, he'll destroy you. So yeah, no, he's being a hypocrite. But when it comes to the files, Jay-Z was never mentioned in the files. He was never mentioned in the files. But people, they're bringing up a lot of questions based off of Jay-Z's behavior, right? But Charlamagne wasn't finished.
Okay, by the way, I saw way more headlines about Pusha T and Jay-Z than I did Eminem, but that's not surprising because we love tearing our own down. Even though when you're talking hip-hop, Eminem is one of us, okay? But I don't even like the headlines I saw of him, all right? Connecting Pusha T, Jay-Z, and Eminem to something like the Epstein files? Come on, man. Okay, listen, for everyone who may not know, let me explain to you. Mentions of these artists didn't come from Epstein's personal records. They didn't come from reports supported by law enforcement. Okay, these stories came from a crisis intake report, a public hotline submission, a tip that some random person called in from 2019. They aren't backed by court findings, indictments, confirmed evidence. And if you actually read the stories, they just simply don't make any sense. Okay, what the hell would Jay-Z be doing with Harvey Weinstein and Attorney General William Barr in 1996? That was the year his first album came out. Do you really think Pusha T in 2007 was hanging around Harvey Weinstein? All you outlets know that people don't read past headlines. So if you put Pusha T, Jay-Z, Eminem in the Epstein files, everybody is going to run with it. And I just be having to sit back and think, do we realize how much we are getting played, okay? Whenever the powers that be want to deflect from what they got going on, they will always throw meat to the blacks. Okay, because they know nobody controls the algorithm like black people. All right, why do you think they like utilizing black influencers, black rappers, black artists? Because nobody controls the algorithm like we do. Nobody gets people going like us. Oh, Epstein files coming out. Okay, put out some of the stuff from the DOJ tip line. There's some big names in there, and it will be good this weekend because Pusha T is nominated for all types of awards at the Grammys this year. And people on social media, by people, I mean Drake fan pages, will have a field day with this, and they will talk about this so much that it will keep us out of the algorithm. Do we not understand how black culture is being used to protect the agendas of the elite? Okay, Epstein files come out Friday. Don Lemon in Georgia Fort. Black journalists get arrested. President Obama gets threatened with jail time. And just for a little razzle dazzle, Jay-Z, Pusha T, Eminem, and the Epstein files, all to get your algorithm focused off the relationship between Jeffrey Epstein and some of the most powerful people in this world. And sadly, it worked. But listen, when you're black and successful, it comes with the territory. And as my therapist tells me often, you can't have your success without the problems that come with it. And sadly, unserious journalism is one of those problems. Please give all these unserious journalists who just ran with the Pusha T, Eminem, Jay-Z's, and the Epstein file story the biggest hee-haw.
So Charlamagne was giving YouTube bloggers and podcasts the donkey of the day for running with the story, right? And this is the thing, right? I agree, they didn't have really nothing on Jay-Z. All these things was allegations, which I don't believe when we read what was in the transcript. Definitely don't believe that. It's 1996. His album is just coming out. He's not with Harvey Weinstein, but I know that there's an alleged rumor that Dame Dash slapped Harvey Weinstein, back in the day for some of this crazy stuff that he was doing, and, during the time when him and Jay-Z was having that falling out. Now, but again, like I said, they have a boule class where they want to protect each other, right or wrong, weak or strong. Now, Charlamagne with his platform won't offer that same protection to you that he's offering to Jay-Z. Because there's a lot of other things that Jay-Z been accused of that he's well aware of, and he's not saying nothing. This is why people now are going crazy on them on the Breakfast Club. They said the left tap dancing like a MF now, right? So, they lighten him up. Right? Then somebody said he's part of the system that covers up for the elites. Right? He's being used to protect the elite. What the F he on? He on what he been on, right? Quick to defend Jay-Z. Boy, you are compromised, right? So everybody's going crazy. Donkey of the day goes to Charlamagne. Right? He's the last one to speak out about tearing somebody down. Yes, because he's known for tearing somebody down, and he's highly paid by the elites to do what he do, right? He has the nerve to be bringing up the elites and using it in reference towards our community and us, right? But this is what I'm saying when they have these elite classes of how they view you. He thinks that he's better, right? So now DJ Akademiks, he got wind of this, and he started going crazy on his podcast, and he started calling out all the big podcasts and was saying, I wonder what y'all going to say and what y'all going to do now, right? People come after me and destroy me all the time. It's no holds bars, right? They don't hold back. So he came and said, Jiggers wanted the Epstein files and client list, so they seen their mans in it. Now they think it's AI. None of our favorite podcasters finna discuss why the F billionaires emailing about Jay-Z and these other accusations that came out in the U.S. Department of Justice disclosure that they had to create a law for us to get it. Yet they talk about every probable gossip situation. Sad. Think about this. I honestly think J. Cole been the best rapper bar for the last 3 years. Yet I don't think he is top 5 right now. He's not that jigger. It's not his skills. He lacks He lacks intangibles. Those intangibles are important. He lacks them all, right? So, he's getting that J. Cole and bringing up stuff. Then like I said, he's saying that Jiggers wanted the Epstein files and client lists until they seen their mans on it. Now they think it's, and now they think it's AI. So he's coming after everybody. He's coming after everybody. And so on his channel, he said this.
Predator. Hey, all y'all niggas who love comment on me, bro. Hey, everybody, hey, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Hey, oh, let me signal here. Hey. I seen everybody do think pieces on supposedly a non-existent event that didn't happen, but I seen everybody role playing on podcasts what is happening if I got slapped or not, which it didn't happen, but whatever, cool. I'll let y'all rock with that. But I need all of y'all to keep the same energy and talk about this. Joe Budden, I can't wait to watch your next podcast. I need to, Wednesday can't come quick enough. This picture look crazy. If I watch the next Joe Budden podcast and y'all don't put this picture up and be like, yo, this look like a preteen boy with a grown-ass man and this shit was wrong, I know y'all biased. Wayno, I need you to talk about this one. Wayno, need you to talk about this one. Whack 100, everybody. The company man, oh yeah, Elliot Wilson. Elliot. There's no more Drake news coming for you, brother. This is what you need to talk about. This don't look right, gang. Elliot, why does this picture look like this? I need you to talk about old man Hove. Like, why does picture look like this? What is this? And bro, she look like she middle school, gang. Hey, Ebro, I need you to talk about this one. Charlamagne, I know you got 200 million, but you need to use 200 million reasons to figure out why this picture, this ain't a good look.
So if you pay attention, I told you it's a war between the radical right and the radical left. And a lot of these podcasters are highly paid to support each side. So you see Nicki Minaj, when, years ago, she was down with everything that Jay-Z and them was down with until business went bad. But she was cool with, selling SCX to young girls and perpetuating all kinds of crazy stuff within the community. She was down with that. Now, all of a sudden, she's aligned with the radical right. So now she's coming at the people with the radical, on the radical left. Right? But then you have the Charlamagnes in them who celebrate the radical left, right? They're going to defend the Jay-Z, but they'll go after Trump and his regime and everybody else. So if you step back, take out the emotion, pay attention to what's going on. When they get these $100 million contracts and these deals, they getting this money to be shields for these different parties, man, right? To make them look good in a positive light. That's all it is. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. So they're not gonna rock the boat and really go after Jay-Z. And in this instance, they didn't have a lot to go after Jay-Z about. But there's a lot of things that they can go after Jay-Z for, and they don't do it. They don't have a problem going after Dame, though. They have a problem going after Dame. Joe Budden's podcast, all of them are compromised because their money comes from somewhere. And when they get that money, they have to go do a job, right? Right? So there's a certain narrative that they have to run with when they get that money. That's just the way it is, man. That's just the way it is. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time, peace.